For this piano tutorial, we'll be learning the song Never Would Have Made It by Marvin Sapp in the key of C major. And this song was requested through the comment section, so if you have any song requests, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section, as well as leave a like on the video. That helps out the channel a lot, okay? So this song follows that circle of chords in that it uses a progression that basically goes from the chord that we're currently in to its fourth, and this is a common progression in gospel and jazz and that genre, okay? So let's start off in the first chord, which is the 1 chord, a C major 9 13, and this voicing, the way that I'm playing it, it requires that our thumb plays 2 notes at a time, and then the rest of our fingers will also be occupied, okay? So the left hand plays a C in open voicing, then G and A with the thumb, B with the index, D with the middle, E with the ring finger, and G with the pinky, okay? So this is the first chord, very full. So we start here. Never would have made it. Now we start going into that progression that follows that cycle of chords. It's 7 3 6 2 5 1. It's a very common progression, but let's go through each of the chords slowly so that we get a better idea, okay? So for this 7 chord, what I'm playing is a B7 sharp 9 flat 5, but that may be difficult to memorize. So what I do is I'm playing B with the major 3rd, and then I simply play a minor 2. So in this case, the minor 2 of C major is D minor. So I play like that, okay? And I include this grace note only to give it a different touch. Now the next chord, like I said, is the cycle of fourths, would be the 4th of B, which is E, right? Or, right, if we stay diatonic. So we play a E7. So we if we try to follow the melody of the song, we would go like that. Now we're going to use a passing chord still within this E7, and it's a A flat diminished 7, right? If we include the E, it's a E7 flat 9, but we're doing rootless in this case as a passing chord. Then we play D with our pinky, and we land on A minor 7, okay? And all together sounds like that. Never would have made it. All right, now following this cycle of fourths, the next chord is a D, okay? So in here, let's include one of the movements that we hear in the original song, and let's play it like this, right? That you can hear that in the original record, and it's basically playing a D9 but rootless without D as the root note, okay? And this is the movement. We start from E, we go up chromatically to F sharp, and then we play B minor, F sharp, B minor, B flat minor, and then A minor, all while holding this F sharp, okay? So this is our D voicing. Then we go to the to the 4th, 1 2 3 4, which is G. For G, we're playing a G minor 9, or we can play it this way. Now we resolve it to the 4th of G, which is C. We can do a C major 6, or if we do it like this, we can do a C7 flat 9. It's different ideas, different approaches to the same chord, okay? Now we finally land on the 4th of C, which is F, okay? And for F, we're using a similar voicing as that beginning chord, right? We started off here, C major 9 13, but for F, we're doing an F major 9 13, okay? Now all together sounds like this. Alright, so that's that first section of the song. Now from the 4, which is F, we go down to the 3. So, without you, I would have lost it all. We go into a E minor 7, then a A minor 7, but now I see. So D minor 7, C major over E, how you were there, F major. And then we do this movement to get back to the 1. We do this. Right, so what I did here was start from an F major, rootless, then a G major, rootless, and then we play an F major 7. So we do, and with the A as the bass, then a G major over B, and finally back to that C major, okay? And now the rest of the song kind of resembles the same thing, except for a couple of chords on the 2. So in here it goes, I'm stronger, I'm wiser. But let's change some of these chords a little bit. Instead of repeating the same voicings, let's do something like this. Let's start off on the 1, I'm stronger. And then for the 3, instead of going to E7, let's do this voicing. We go, right? So here I'm playing an E7 altered, okay? And what I do to approach this chord is I play a C major, and then I land on a B flat. And once I land on the B flat, I will also be playing an E major 7, or an E7, okay? On the left hand. Now the next chord would be a 6, and we can do something like this. Right? A different approach to the same chord. And as you can see, I include this grace note right here to give it that different touch. So now for the 2, instead of doing this movement from before, let's play this chord, a D9. An easy way to memorize this chord is we're playing a D with the 3rd and the dominant 7, and then we play an A minor. Okay? And then we're back to that G minor 7, then to the 1. In this case, I changed the voicing to a C9 13. And then for the 4, we play a F6-9. And this is where the chords start changing a little bit. Right? We're on F. We go to the down to the 3, to the 6, and then instead of going to a minor 2, we go to a major 2. And then to the 5, but the voicing for the 5 will be this. Right? It's sort of like we're playing an F minor over G, but it's voiced in this way. It's a G7 sus4 flat 9, okay? So there's a different chord that I want to include here as well. And it comes here, right? We're playing F, and we're going to include a passing chord right before the 3. So instead of going from F to a 3 or E minor, and then to a 6. Let's do this. We go F, F, then a 7 chord with this voicing, okay? It's a B7 altered. It's very close to the one that we did before like this, but let's voice it in this way. We can either do this voicing or we can do this voicing, which is the same chord, only different inversion, okay? And then we go to the 3, and instead of playing an E7, let's also make it altered. Let's make it E7 sharp 9 sharp 5. And then to the 6, and everything else is the same. Alright, so now I'll play through the whole song without any interruptions so you could get a better idea of how it sounds. I may include some different things. That way you can keep on learning. And if you have any suggestions, you can leave them down below as well, okay? Let's do it.